both insane. Yeah, that was nice and heavy. Oh boy, that was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was good. Let's click some buttons. See, how can I remember how I was doing it? I was just kind of doing that. I think it was like that. Yay! Here we go. Yay! This is Melek, and welcome to episode 11 of my Sunday Night Live stream. And yeah, we're back with the hapless. Oh, Trillin, what are you doing, man? You go berserk. Yeah, Trillin went berserk and got beaten. What's with you? You're guilty. Yeah. Wow, we could just arrest you, put you in jail for a bit for your crimes. Is that muffalo calf just kind of feeding on your skull? I think it might be. It does a lot. Look, you attacked a poor muffalo. The turkey kicked some dirt in your eyes. Lol. And again, another turkey kicked dirt in your eyes. Those turkeys are vicious, dirty fighters. You do not want to mess with the turkeys. I mean, all the muffalos got involved. Trillin tried foolishly to beat Muffalo 5, but floundered. Floundering when trying to beat Muffalo. I should probably just swap this over, actually, there. Like, because so you can actually read things. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Yeah, Russia's a bit of a weird subject right now. Like, there's no neutral way, I think. As far as the internet's concerned, there's no neutral way to say the word Russia. Except, literally, I just did it then, I suppose. I don't know. What do you want, Freya? Oh, little meows. Am I getting all the little meows? Are you meowing for me? getting serenaded. She is singing the song of her people. Oh no! Drillin, you beat Muffalo Calf 2 to death by punching it in the head to death. And Strudel's wasting no time. What are you doing, Freya? So Trillin, in a random rage from being in a lot of pain, beat a Muffalo Calf to death. Wow, Wouter just stabbed you. Damn. I mean, are they like more like northern Ukraine or something? I assume you could just, yeah, let's call them northern Ukraine. Actually, weirdly enough, I find that surprisingly amusing, actually. Yeah, northern Ukraine. I think it is north. I'm sure like Russia's more north than Ukraine. Oh, I don't know, whatever. China is West Taiwan. It's just like, oh, there are so many communist states that are just, yeah, they deserve light ridicule on the internet by us first world freaks. Oh well, never mind. But the drama we've got is nothing to do with, you know, Asian nations being dicks. It's to do with Trillin punching Muffalos to death and then getting stabbed for it. But, well, could you, like, rescue Trillin? Like, I get Trillin's been a twat, but let's not let Trillin literally bleed to death. Pretty sure that the hospital beds would be a much better choice, but... I think you just had food poisoning, and then you beat a calf to death. You're like, this is not a good excuse. Oh. Guja's spirit is broken. As a result, she was forced to question everything. Certainty with her belief in the High Army has reduced to 47%. Good! You do not believe. You must... Freya Meowism is the only way forward. And few species there is being treated. I feel like Trillin should probably be treated in the hospital, but apparently no. Buttermilk decided that in a power cut bedroom is the best place to get treated. Doom, down, down. I guess we're just gonna have to live with this. Bloody power cuts. What were we even doing? I don't even know. All I know is Paddy is butchering this Muffalo calf. And that's kind of what Paddy does. Paddy's priority is the slaughtering and the preparation of animals for consumption. Yeah, because we moved all of our medical stuff and drugs over here. And that kind of consolidated it. All the ambrosia's gone. Oh my god, look at all that vomit. Sparky just kind of vomited everywhere. That's super gross. Got gold. Trillin is now no longer incapable of walking. To be honest, it wasn't the beating or the stabbing. I think it was a lot of it was the malnutrition and other things. Yeah. We probably need to just butcher some of these calves. Let's have a little look. So, out of all the animals, some of them are injured, some of them are pregnant. Why is it just the pregnant ones? What, you're just beating on pregnant muffalos? It's rude. We've got a male calf. We've got male. So Muffalo 1 is a male. Muffalo 10 is also a male. We can slaughter some Muffalo. I feel like slaughtering this Muffalo is probably a good idea. We've got some backup males. We slaughter that Muffalo. It's all good. That old female we can also slaughter. There we go. Set for the slaughter. But if we can get a good lot of Muffalo. Are you alright now, Trillin? You're gonna rest in hospital bed. Oh my god, look at you limping along with your prosthetic leg. Watermill. Yeah, that's a good question. It's not built yet. It's there, but it's not built yet. Trillin's decided that maybe going to the hospital is a better idea than resting at home. Bato, are you about to use good stuff on a turkey? I mean, I don't actually have a major problem with you tending to our turkeys, but I just kind of feel like maybe... Oh, I don't know. You know what? You do you. You do you. No, it shouldn't prevent it at all. It seemed to be okay. Like, the water's flowing underneath okay. There wasn't any, like, warning symbols. So, yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Well, aw. I mean, it would have literally died if we'd left it. Area revealed. Oh, hello. Hey, Paddy. What you doing? I guess you're digging up compacted machinery. And then you revealed this kind of steel wall with marble flagstone and an empty sarcophagus. That's not at all spooky. Yeah, exactly, Little Horn. It's just kind of like, yeah, you know, it's nondescript. There's no uniqueness to it. It's not like, you know, System of a Down Chop Suey level of kind of distinctiveness. But it's a good, solid, heavy track. It's like, yeah, you can enjoy that with your heavy metal soul. Yes. What else have we got? Yeah, that's kind of spoopy. Spoopy. Oh, never mind, Malik. Well, it is good to see you, man. It is good to see you, even if you can't stop for very long. As you can see, things are just, like, being things. I don't even know what to say anymore. There's a lot of shit going down, and I fail to understand what half of it even means. We've had a rough time, but we're still good. We've got our fox cat. Our fox cat. If there's a comma in there, it makes sense. If there's not a comma, it makes no sense. We kind of need the pastor of felines. Absolutely. I think, wasn't Paddy just not old enough? Yeah, I think we need to be 13. Then Paddy's going to become the pastor of felines. That was, I think, what was the best choice. Like, they need to be a social beast, as it were. I don't know where Freya is. Like, I'm looking at the thing, and she's just not in a sleepy spot. No, it is what it is. Well, when she appears, we will keep an eye on her. I might actually just leave that on there. Oh, thanks, Paddy. Yeah, because you're pretty certain about your beliefs, man. You're pretty certain. But you're also, yeah, you've got good social skills and you like the pew-pew. Oh, what is it, Malik? Before you go. I mean, to be fair, Chosen One, she's not actually been sleeping on the rug for a couple of days now, actually, for some reason. I'm not sure why. But maybe it is. Maybe she just wants some privacy. Oh, Jesus Christ, Malik. Tiny! Oh my goodness, yeah, Tiny is someone I know. Hey, Chosen One! You have been chosen. My God, Malik. Thank you, man. Thank you. It is good. It is good. But yeah, man, hopefully you'll be able to stay for some of the whole, you know, streams at some point. Because it's a shame to sort of pop in. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to complain. But it's a shame to pop in and not be able to enjoy the majesty of the streamy thing. Yeah, there's not much we can do though, Chosen One. It is one of those things that's just the YouTube RN Jesus has decreed who gets the memberships, not I, unfortunately, not I. But yeah, I actually might have to change my outro. You know my normal videos? I mean, I pre-record an awful lot. I actually, at this moment in time, have so many pre-recorded videos of various series. It's ridiculous. But at some point, I'm going to have to change the outro to include, hey, you know, all of the things, all of the members. It'd be great. But yes, Malik, you take care, man. Because reasons. Am I going to have to actually... do something? Oh no, I'm gonna have to actually do the thing. Hang on. Let's have a little look. I'm gonna have to add. You know what? I'll sort that out later. We'll sort that out later. People are nomming things. Strudel got food poisoning from berries. God damn it, why are people like, oh, we haven't got you not raw. So you got food poisoning from eating berries there, Strudel. This is unfortunate. Why are berries such a dangerous food type? No one will ever know. But also, why have we got so many berries? And why have we just not got... Oh look, Air Strudel's carrying an entire muffalo. You might have, to be fair, off by one. It's a difficult one to assess for certain. Floor drawing. Well, Paddy, you're like education-y shenanigans. Do you even have an education-y shenanigans anymore? You have learning. We kind of need that learning to be kind of maximum. Well, to be fair, it's not really my feature. I just selected that members have 2 votes inside it, because it automatically detects who members are, but obviously there's a lag behind it. But, you know, it is a thing. Sorry, Paddy, I know you were drawing on the floor with chalk. Where do you even get the chalk from? Yeah, I'm not sure that unless I take manual control over that entire thing, I'm not even sure how I would fix it. Exactly off by one. We will see. We will see. Again, Paddy, the 12-year-old child carrying an entire adult muffalo and then butchering it for its meat. I love this game for that sort of reason. It's hilarious. True Chosen One, but most of us are Meow Freyaism, Maoism, and we can't eat those sorts of meals. Oh, Jesus, look at that. That's just a lot. Paddy, don't butcher. Please, cook. I thought that the eating was a problem. I genuinely think that the eating of plants was a problem. I thought it was. But we can definitely do the whole... You know what? Yeah, you know what? You might very well be. You might very well be right. Let's double check things. Are you eating that, Esther? I hope you're not. No, you're hauling the meat. Good. People are hauling things. This is good. This is good. We actually have an unnamed person. Why is it people so unhappy? Right. let me double check some things. For once and for all. Once and for all! So... yeah, I think you're probably right then. Yeah. Then I guess we're going to delete that for now. And just have simple meals made. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add those simple meals. Let's see what happens, I guess. Paddy's asleep. Damn it. Who's our second, like, backup cook? We just don't have one. We really just don't have one. It's because there's no power. We've got basically no wind turbine power. Random timber wolf that's dead. This thing's just not being built. Wouter, what are you hauling components? Okay. Well, what I will do is once you've hauled those components, we will get things built. That's actually, fuck that. Someone else can haul it. Medical emergency, what's going on? Malnutrition extreme. Yeah. Well, Deltalo successfully tamed another buffalo. See, we've got a whole bunch of food, but it's our minimal level of cooking and butchering shenanigans that are just, it's not good. Wouter is also like the best constructor, the best person for as secondary cook, and there's a lot of going-ons. There's a lot of going-ons. You know what? Oh, we still don't have power. I wish that the stove would take priority power-wise, but apparently not. There's a lot of things like containment systems and research benches and stuff like that that are taking the power. But we need food. Not yet. Not yet. What the fuck is Wouter doing? What the fuck are you doing, Wouter? So yeah. Wouter's trying to feed an entire... No. Wouter, stop it. No. Good God. No. Okay. Let's just get this butchered before... At the very least, give them some meat rather than a random fucking buffalo ear or something. It's... I mean, it's just like... Good God. Like, at least give them as a raw... If you're going to give them raw meat, give them a raw steak, not some giblet torn out of a buffalo. I don't even know what's going on. I swear to God. Once Paddy wakes up, I mean, we're out just like trainee cook, to be fair. No. Don't start oh God. Starting fires in the aberration containment facility sounds like a bad time. Router's cooking. A few species is... I don't know, are you starting fires or not? Everyone's just going insane. I don't know, I just want to keep track of this bloody nonsense. I mean, at least it's in the fields, I guess. It's a shame you can't just assign someone to follow someone else, and then that's kind of it. You know? Ah, they're good now. God, the power problems. That's stopping us cooking as well. Yeah, it seems like a good moment to join and watch everything collapse. Wood. We need to dig out some more wood. I suppose they get close to the fire. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe extinguishing fire is just one of those things where you're still getting close to it. And therefore it's a good thing? I don't know. Like they just like to be near it. What are you fucking doing? Why? Why is everyone going insane and trashing things? I swear to God, it's like, what? Not assigned to constructing because of reasons. Buttermilk. I don't want it smashed to pieces and broken. We've got to keep it going. Stop breaking it. Stop it. There's nothing I can do. Fuck's sake. You think so, off by one? I mean, it's possible. It is possible. I mean, I can't see any, like, flaw to your logic. I mean, yeah, there's the catharsis, I guess, but for fuck's sake. But everything that gets smashed holds us back. Oh, why is Paddy not doing cooking as a top priority? Why are you doing digging as a top priority? It's because originally we didn't have power to the stove, isn't it? That's what it is. Some of the things, like, a lot of the components have been delivered. Yeah, they are hungry. Now what we need is some fucking meals cooked. We've got our head chef needs to get some meals sorted out for the morning. And then everyone can eat the meals and be the nice. It's like you carried exactly 35 meats. Damn it, Paddy, get strong. No, it's just we don't have the power. We've got 3 main power generators, the 2 water mills and the windmill. But it's not enough to power everything. Especially when the wind dies down, we just struggle. We struggle. And then the kitchen shuts down because it's electrically powered. It's just one of those things. It's so stupid that workbenches that are not being used consume so many watts. Basically off by 1, yeah. But it doesn't make sense. It's like, if you're not using a workbench, it shouldn't consume any power. That actually frustrates me. Like, I can kind of understand the research station, maybe, because it's got to, like, hold data. So maybe it's like some kind of volatile memory that needs power to maintain itself. Oh, look at the Freya. Look at the kitty. Look at her. What's she doing? She's doing a snoof. She's having a snoof around. Look at her. She's so cute. What's she doing? She doesn't know she's watching. We're watching. Oh, she's having a... Oh, our prisoner's died. Womp womp. What is she doing? She's looking somewhere. Everyone's just like swarming the meals. Yeah, our prisoner unfortunately died. I don't know what she's doing in there. She's being weird. That's what she's doing. Being weird. She's being a weird cat. Because, you know, cats are basically weird. I mean, you're asking the important questions here, of my own. Like, if the prisoner died, then who lead all the raw muffalos whole? I think Fox and Cat need some sleepy spaces. Yeah, it's just so dumb, Wild Magic. It really, really is. Like, is it a gameplay thing? It must be just like purely a gameplay mechanic of like, this is how we're gonna do it to like balance things. I don't know. God damn it, Paddy, get some strength. What is Freya doing? She's like, she's trying to get up onto a desk. I have no idea what she's doing. Yeah, they just shouldn't consume power when not being used. She seeks freedom. She's got greenery. She's got that cool greenery on the wall. She's got like books, like a chair. She actually used to, when that chair was in the bedroom, she used to sleep in that chair like all the time, as it is now. Like, yeah, she was, she loved it. Malnourished. Oh, you actually probably afterwards should probably eat some food yourself. That would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna get you to eat the noms once you've delivered the noms. Did Doug hold something? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Good dog. I don't know how the dogs know what they need to haul and where it needs to go or anything like that, but let's not quibble over these things. Yeah, I think that certain stations, like for example, the electric tailor bench, it should not require any power when not used. Same with the machining table, same with the drug lab, although I don't think that requires power anyway. Like I could understand an argument for the research benches and the multi-analyzer. Some power when they're idling. Yeah, okay, cool. Not got a big deal with that. They've got their computers. They need some persistent backup or something. I don't know, whatever. But the point is that, yeah, all of the other things should not be drawing power while not in use. It should just automatically not need it. We're missing the wood. We do have a lot of wood scheduled to be sliced, but let's see. We've got quite the bookshelf now. Bat by the Sanctuary. Need by thrusting. Fitz's research on listening. Social and cooking skills. Can you actually specify people? I don't have a problem with certain tomes being read, but I like the idea of certain ones, the fact that they produce training, that they actually educate people. It's good. No, they're not. They can be veggies, as you can see. But I think people are just choosing meat, which is fine, whatever. It is what it is. I don't think there's a disadvantage with having all meat meals. I mean, the fact that the batteries are almost never got charged, probably not off by one. What needs to happen is Wouter needs to be... Why are you cleaning? Oh yeah, because of the wood. Okay, Wouter, I know you're not necessarily a tree person, but if you cut down some trees, then you can start to get this whole thing... The muffaloes are laying eggs, yay! Oh no, it's the turkeys. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, that's fine. An egg box. That's what we need. Is an egg box like furniture? Toy box. That's not quite what I'm looking for. A crib. Oh, it's getting closer. Crib is closer. An animal sleeping box again. Pretty close. Misc egg box. I'm gonna... Oh, they require wood. Well, we could make a steel egg box. You know what? Wood is fine. I've got a problem with... There we go. We'll just build a few egg boxes there. I mean, I suppose it depends on what you mean by tree person, I guess. Like, I get what you're saying. But being a tree person might mean that you're, like, incredibly in tune with the felling of trees. But yeah, tree person does suggest that you have a positive affinity with trees rather than a negative one. So yeah, I guess. Hey, Tiny. Yeah, it's strange coincidence that you've turned up. You've randomly got assigned membership to the channel. I don't think it's entirely random, but yeah. Yeah, Darth Malik gifted 5 memberships and you got randomly picked. What are these randos? Oh, hey, buddies. Huntsman and Garben. I mean, let's harvest some of them heal shenanigans. But yes, how are you doing today, Tanya? Are you doing well? Doing well? Good? Yes, no? Ah, but animal lover is different from animal person. You could turn around and say you're an animal well, I suppose you could turn around and say you're an animal person if you are literally... Oh, hello, Freya. Oh, sniff, sniff, sniff. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, look. Oh, she's looking up at the chair. Oh. Wasn't I literally just saying earlier that she used to absolutely love that chair when it was in the bedroom? And now she's just kind of like, yeah, I'm going in this chair. This is my chair now. This is my chair. I'm going to sit in here and I'm going to lord over everything that I survey. Look at her. She's like properly like, yeah. I'm just going to stare at her for a bit. Sorry. And some of you have actually come for gameplay stuff, I imagine. Yeah. To be honest, off by one, yeah, that is exactly what. One of the prisoners who now has died, so to be fair, oh my god, we've got little baby foxes eating meals. Good god. We've got the little puppies. Puppies. And then so they went into the freezer, ate some food, and then just like passed out on the floor of the freezer. I think they're gonna end up with hypothermia, but you know, that's fox cubs for you. Oh boy. It's a thing. It's a thing. Did I set the berries to cut? I mean, that sounds like the sort of thing that I might do. Yeah, they should probably eat the meat. Eat the meat or the berries, to be fair. I don't even know whether or not we can assign that kind of level of permissions. I don't even know. Can we? I don't think we can. I think the only way we could do that is to separate what they can and can't get to. Yeah, exactly, a few species, exactly. So we could have like foxes and just have them eat the berries, perhaps. Yeah. Like if I turn around and say, hey, let's have a little look at the zones, and we clear allowed areas, animals, and we turn around and say no to that, it's feasible that would work. Though Tatsu is pregnant. God damn it, Tatsu is spitting out little puppies. Like, we need to sell these puppies. I know we like foxes. That's part of our religion, is we like foxes. But I kind of feel like there's got to be a limit, you know? There's got to be a limit to how many foxes we can have and it'd be okay. They're going to get hypothermia. Well, wouldn't it be Wouldn't it be that they can travel wherever they want, but they can only interact with things that are in the allowed zone? Oh god. Disruptor flares are researched. We're gonna do a votey researchy thing. 1 second while I assign that. So queued, cooking meals. Okay. Yeah, exactly, off by 1, exactly. So, we have Anomaly research complete. We've got disruptor flares, which apparently are going to be useful. We'll find out, I guess. But we don't know for certain. Oh god. Oh god, the voting pacts are started. So if you guys think that you know, well, I mean, even if you don't know what a good research is, just suggest something anyway. So anything that you guys think that would be a good idea to research on our weird anomaly freaky research with our little, for those of you who haven't seen it, we've got our little research here. A few species apparently is with a gas mask, which seems appropriate, studying our freaky detainees. Yeah. But yes, anomaly research. What should we research next? So psychophagy, deadens target, temporarily boosts the ritual invoker's psychic. Brain damage. Cool, we can cause brain damage. We can abduct people at random from elsewhere in the world. We can lobotomize people so that they can't do anything smart, but they're always happy. Void sculptures. I don't even know what's going on there. Skip abduction for the win, yeah? Okay, let's start going. Let's start going. So, votes. Oh my god. So, bio harvesting. I thought we had, yeah, okay, bio harvest. We've got skip abduction. What else have we got? Bio harvesting, skip abduction. Psychophagy. It's psychophagy, not psychophagy. There's a difference, man. There's a difference. The fact that we can draw shamblers is weird. We could always do a proximity. Oh god, wild magic. Okay, fine. Psychophagy. So bliss. Oh god. Lobotomy, and I'm gonna then turn around and put proximity detector. So there you go, guys, and then we can switch to the kitty cam fully. Look at her. She's just like got into the chair and decided, you know what, this is my sleepy place now. I wonder why she doesn't settle on the carpet anymore, the rug. Like, is that... Cats are weird. Like, she's there now in her little throne. And she used to love... I mean, you guys saw a lot of that. But yeah. Now it's the chair. Now it's that chair. Because cuteness. Cuteness is important. Ah, man. Damn, we're getting a lot of votes today. A lot of votes. It's good. I like it. Interaction. Woo! In fact, actually, looking at the stream, we've got like 12 people viewing, which is nice. But it looks like we're looking at bio-harvesting. Bioferrite harvester looks like it's going to be the thing. I'm not sure how that works off by one, because I'm pretty sure it alternates backwards and forwards, the voting pact. So, like, half the time we vote you're a member, I guess. Maybe? Sure, okay, it works. No, I accept your ineffable logic. Right. I'm going to say that that's pretty much it, but we do have a tie. Little Horn knew of You I love being difficult. You've made, but Little Horns made things difficult. We now have a tie. Okay, well, I will make the deciding vote. I like how people want to lobotomize people. This amuses me. It's not a bow tie, no. It's a Tai Chi. Not that kind, it's Tai Chi. I'm gonna say it's a Tai Chi, because why not? So, okay, we have a draw between Bioharvest and Bliss Lobotomy. So I am going to... I mean, I guess off by one, but I think even a normal tie, if you know how to tie a fancy knot, like an Eldritch knot, for example. This is my favourite tie knot, by the way. Eldritch knot. I'm going to pick Bioharvesting, because that seems to make sense to me. Bioferrite Harvester. Research. Huzzah! Look at him shake in anger. And a few species is just kind of like, stay still while I study you with dark magic. They don't like being studied with dark magic. They really don't. But they got no fucking choice. They're in a reasonably high-tech and secure prison. Reasonably. Kind of wild magic. Not like a kind of hobby or anything, but... Insulting spree. Paddy's gonna go on a spree and insult everyone, which is unfortunate because then that means we're not gonna get any real food made. God damn it. Gosh darn it. And it is what it is. What we're gonna do, eh? What we're gonna do. What are you going off and doing? Jeez. Yeah, I've told you to tame all the muffalos so we can slaughter them for their meat. Paddy, stop insulting people and start cooking. Well, it's like, I've been to a couple of weddings and I'm not a fancy person, but I wanna stand out a little bit. I see what you're saying, Tiny. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. Yeah, I don't think Paddy's actually... Yeah. We've got a random dead squirrel in with the foxes. I guess that's a thing. But anyway. We've got so much leather and shit like that. I mean, look at it. Yeah, that's fair actually. We have got one unnamed person. We should probably name them after someone. Yes. So yes, just as Chosen One says so, we do have, God, we've got two people on a mental break right now. Fuck. So yes, as Paigey has done, if you in the live chat right now want to have this random bodyguard named after you, then say me. There has to be an M followed by at least 3 E's. The E's can have accents on them if you so desire, but it doesn't change the outcome. Yeah, exactly. Off by 1. Yeah, if you've already in the past had somebody in the colony, then we can figure it out if we don't have any other peeps. When I was 6 years old, and parents told me that I'm not in their wedding video. I mean, I'm assuming that they got married before you were born then. Something like that. Last Christmas, I made the Trinity Eldritch knot, but the very next day, it kind of got unraveled and put in the wash. Yeah. I actually don't remember ever... Do I know anything about my parents' marriage? That sounds like the most bizarre thing to not know something about. Huh. I don't know whether I'm confused or not. I'm just kind of... I don't remember them ever talking about it. I mean, I know they were married, but... Huh. Bizarre. Exactly. If Tiny wanted a character in the game, then definitely saying me in chat would enter you into the draw. Yeah, that was the thing, Paigey. We kind of wanted Paigey and Chosen to be reincarnated simultaneously. We kind of wanted that so that we weren't being sort of favoritism-y type stuff. But at this point... Oh my god, the thing is that it's like Ty... you see, the thing is Ty has not had the opportunity yet. Whereas everybody else has either already had someone or just hasn't spoken up. Because we've got off by one. We got off by one. And yeah, Paigey and Chosen. Yeah, yeah, I think you're kind of feeling like Tiny has got to be the one. I think so. Just because you guys have had a chance. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. So what's Tiny currently doing? Sleeping. You see, you don't even know what you've signed yourself up for, Tiny. So basically, you're a staggeringly ugly neurotic who's incapable of social interaction. I mean, I know you, Ty. You're capable of social interaction. But yeah, I wouldn't say that you are the most skilled nor the most desiring of social interactions. Yeah. Yeah. That's not... Although you do like shooting and beating people. I'm not sure whether that doesn't track, really. I didn't get the impression that you were a sociopath, either. A coma child. Wow. She didn't wake up until her teens. Body never recovered. Wow. I like how the fact that your childhood results in a social bonus, but then your bodyguarding or something, I'm not even sure. It's disabled because of your waster background, maybe? Oh, who the fuck knows? Still funny. But yeah, you can do plants. You should probably be careful how you word these sorts of things. Especially on a word where there are weird alien plants around. People might get the wrong idea. Paddy's just still on a bit of an insulting spree. Really bad timing when everyone's like really fucking, you know, hungry. Come on, Paddy. Strudel's sweeping up the dirt from the graveyard. Stop insulting Strudel. Who's doing this? Well, we need this in the home zone to be like, fire! But we don't need it in the home zone for sweeping and shit like that. Oh, we need the wood. Get wood. We've got a lot of this. A lot of fences. The thing is, by the time that kind of stuff is in place, the nutrient paste, then we've built the facilities and we've got everything set up and we've loaded it full of organic matter and blah blah blah. We might as well just wait for Paddy to get out of their weird shenanigans. Or just get Wouter to cook things. Yeah, I'll have a little look at the cables in a bit. We just need Paddy to get out of their weird shenanigans. Okay. There we go. There's the power systems of the colony. Not ideal, but good enough. The broken ones around here are to do with where we had a generator and the batteries previously, so they're kind of a bit shenanigans. But at the moment, we're not too bad. It's not what I would call the best layout. But it works okay. I mean, this cable here is like super vital. But yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, got a bit of a refresh. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, and it just has to do a refresh as I switch over to it. Look at her. Look at her in the chair. Look at her. She's so sweet. Probably not too clear to be fair, but she's just cute. I love her. Oh, my pretty kitty. Anyway, stop cooing over my cat. God damn it, we need still more trees. And I think every time we cut down trees, more trees are needed. Chop wood. I mean, we didn't execute them immediately, so then we fed them and clothed them and housed them, and well, we didn't clothe them, but we barely even clothe ourselves. Technically, they became innocent in a way that's like, we'd obviously decided to keep them around, but yeah, probably should have executed them. To be honest, they were one of 3 prisoners. So the other 2 we recruited. So it's obviously alright. I like the fact that we've still got Buttermilk as a slave. Well, slavery is fine, apparently. Paddy! Get your shit together. You know, Wouter, when you finished mourning... Hey, Charlie. The weekend's going alright. I've had to work all weekend. When I say all weekend, I've worked both days of the weekend, but my shifts are like 5 hours long, so who gives a shit? But yeah, you know, I've got work tomorrow as well. I'm like, that'll be my 6th out of 6 days in a row, which is fine. You know, I like chilling. It's good. Life's good enough. Oh, construction is shit. We've just crafting is shit. Cooking is shit. We've just got so much issue. So much in the way of issues. I mean, probably wild magic. Honestly, probably. Knowing our luck, yes. Paddy is still on an insulting spree. Stop it! Screwdrivers. The fact that you've capitalized that suggests that you don't mean literally the tool, just like normal screwdrivers. I don't know. Well, Paddy, you're getting hungry and your mood is trash, and you keep getting insulted back, which is going to completely remove any catharsis you get when you come out of this mood. Well done. Indeed, Charlie, indeed. That would be a slightly odd. I mean, you do you. If you've got this whole thing with screwdrivers going on, that's cool. You know, you know, each to their own. Yes, we've got enough wood. Oh, the camera's decided to reboot itself. I wonder why she doesn't sleep on the... Oh, it's refreshing itself. See, me live streaming wirelessly from a camera and then live streaming wirelessly to you guys, then also through the internet, probably not the most stable amount of connection. But hey... What have we got? That's 26 wood. Damn it, Paddy, stop chasing people to insult them! What is wrong with you? Go cook food! Oh my god. I swear to god. Paddy's got some issues. I actually don't know, Little Hornet. You don't quote me on that. To each their own. Each to their own, to each their own. You might be right. It might be to each their own. I'm not sure. Yeah, I could be wrong. I can only go on what I've vaguely remember. You know when we get in these little habits of like, and mannerisms and the way we word things. But they don't necessarily... Like, some people turn around and go, I could care less. Some people say they could care less. And it's like, that's not the phrase. If you could care less, then that means that you care a bit. Well, no, aluminium and aluminum are both incorrect. But are regional, like, accent type things. But phrases... Random self-tamed raccoon. Okay. I think it might well be to each their own. But each to their own might be just one of those things that my brain has remembered it as. Aluminum and aluminium are technically both incorrect. That last time I did some research of any kind into this subject, yeah, it both turned out that neither of them are technically correct, but... Oh, the Pacific Ocean! Oh my god! It's like Pacific! God damn it! I could care less annoys me. It's like, it doesn't even make logical sense. Like, each to their own, or to each their own, you could make a kind of a logical argument that they mean roughly the same sort of thing. But yes, the Pacific Ocean, rather than the Pacific Ocean, it's like, what? 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 Let's make some waterproof conduits. Because that'll be fucking useful. Oh wow, we need to put waterproof conduits. How the hell? Hang on, how are we? Oh god, we have to put it in like that. I can't put it there. Ooh, hang on. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a thing. So I can't put... Yeah, okay. So I have to kind of connect it up that way, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah. It'll do. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Router is super unhappy. Badly malnourished. God damn, Paddy! You know what? You've got Catharsis 40. Cool. Well done. Minus 31 for being insulted. Because you were insulting other people. Cook some food. I'm gonna get Wouter just to stand here and wait for the food to be cooked. Fuck's sake. It's like this entire colony is desperate to fail. Like, all of the people are desperate to fail. Sorry, Wouter. You're gonna have to wait for the food. Ugh. I swear to... You know what? I'm actually gonna, go butcher something. And at least then that produces a little bit more food. A little bit more meat. It might be to each their own. But each to their own would... Oh, you just pick the squirrel. Means it needs butchering, I guess. Oh, please don't power cut the fucking kitchen. I'm begging you. No, game! Come on. Keep the kitchen powered. We need the food. Because if we don't have the food, Wouter's going to starve. And Wouter's the best person to construct the cables to get the power to keep the kitchen going. It's circular. Okay, Wouter. Okay. I'm gonna draft you there. There we go. Now you're gonna go and do it. There we go. You go eat food. Fuck. I swear to God. I mean, yeah, having a one tile kitchen. We could also just have the food just dropped on the fucking ground, to be fair. I think we did, actually. Yeah, we did actually have drop on the floor, but we then didn't. I guess off by one. The problem you've got is that if the listener understands it, cool, but the next listener might not. And the next listener might not understand it because the speaker isn't being specific. So you end up with a situation where the speakers should be getting things correctly, even to the 90% of people that it won't matter to, because the 10% are then not going to understand it. Do you know what I mean? So being accurate all the time, even when it's not needed, is beneficial for those times when it isn't needed, because you're now in the habit, you now understand what is right and wrong to the precise details. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Raw meat, yeah, but the kitchen is not refrigerated, so I'm not so sure whether raw meat being stored in the kitchen is a good idea. Like, if the kitchen had some... Like, the kitchen and the meat storage is too far away. The inefficiency is extreme. But I still need to get stable before I can really start tearing down walls and rearranging everything. Yeah, A or B. Are we talking about or exclusive or? Because A or B could mean A and B as well. You know, if it's A and B, that is still technically A or B. Or is it A exclusive or B? Boolean arithmetic is again, not an important thing, but it's something that comes up in real life, like normal conversation quite a bit. But Boolean algebra, isn't normally what too many people give a crap about, let's be honest. Most people don't need to know. Most people instinctively go XOR, it seems. But they then sometimes automatically go regular OR under certain circumstances. What I ideally want a few species is have a brand new kitchen which adjoins the freezer where all of the food is, the raw food is stored. That's what I would like, but I'm just trying to get on top of things before I completely reorganize things. Like the prison and the school, the classroom, like, oh, I was gonna move the classroom and now we don't even have prisoners. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Actually, let's do the thing. Okay. Okay, so strong party every year on the 2nd of December. Powers can have a special celebration to begin the ritual. No, we don't want to do a ritual for those heathens. We want Paddy to become old enough to become the pastor of felines, and that's that. I think it's important to name your spiders. Very important. I mean, I think it is. I mean, maybe a little bit of connecting the watermill. Yeah, they did. My goodness. The battery almost had some power briefly then. I could have sworn I... Oh, look, if you zoom to the right level, you can actually see a pixel of battery. Look, battery. Yay! We could get some more wind turbines, honestly. Probably chain another wind turbine below this one. Honestly. I want to just build another wind turbine. I'm pretty sure you can just turn around and say, hey, good looking. I'm pretty sure you can just do that, can't you? Not that. That. I'm pretty sure you can just do that. Well, what I'll do is I'll cancel their prioritized work once they've done this load of food. But that makes no sense, a few species. I don't like the look of that. Like I get what you're saying, that makes the most sense than that. Because although for 2 it doesn't take up any more space. But yeah, I know. I just don't like the fact that they'd be facing each other. It bothers me. It bothers me. In a nonsensical sort of a way. Yeah. That's clear prioritized work, so you can then eat yourself. You could eat yourself! Indeed, Pioneer, that is very, very witty of you. So, I'm probably going to turn this room into like a cooking butchery thing, so I'm going to separate and segregate it and have a little storage for meat and... yeah. I've got so many dead muffalos. It's a thing. It's a thing. Little horns cleaning the dirt. We got eggies. Eggies. Well, this room, industrial. There's concrete floor and metal walls. Vents and cooling systems and... yeah. Yeah. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. So let's make a replacement comms console. Since that's a thing. Oh, look at the batteries. What's going on? I do like the Rastafarian style green hats that I don't even know where we got them from. But these flop hats are just, like a couple of us have got these hats. It amuses me. I do like the fact that we have now at least some fucking animal food, you know? It will unfortunately off by one be a short stream. This is true. This is true. Yeah, Tiny. There's ways of laying out those sorts of things, like a dead end meat locker or at least food locker, whatever. Even if it's just putting the kitchen and the butchery here, it's gonna save a little bit of time than it currently has. But I kind of want to just build them here and have them adjoining through. Like, there's space here. It's not going to be the most amazing place for a kitchen. Damn it, Foxtail, what are you actually eating off this thing? I'm just going to see which part. Left eye. Damn it, Foxtail, you ate its eye out? Just muffalo eyes. That's just what, that's your delicacy. And a hoof. So you just like eye followed by a dessert of hoof. Sure, I mean these are frozen as well. Would that be like, because eyes full of like gelatinous goo? Would that be like a kind of weird, like gelato, like a delicious treat, frozen eyeball? I guess hoof for sharpening the teeth on. I guess, like, I don't know, or. A watery grave. I mean, I think you should call that a burial at sea. It's a burial at sea. That sounds more like honorable, or something. A Viking burial. I think it's only a Viking burial if you put them in some kind of flotation thing and then set fire to them as they drift away in the water. I think drowning them is. I don't think that's. Yeah, drowning is a bit too simple for a Viking funeral. Oh my god, so many people wanting to go insane. I mean, I want to go insane as well. I don't have the luxury of that. I think a few species, it's not to do with necessarily the look of things. It's to do with the fact that it's completely renewable. In theory, because you can also hide solar panels, so you can like you say, you can have some plants around them, and therefore they become, or you can put them on top of buildings. Like, it's quite common nowadays to have eco buildings where you just cover the roof with solar panels. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I think wind turbines are obviously very good at producing green energy, but they're very, very visible. You can see them there, and there's all those videos of the odd one that catches fire and stuff like that. But I think it's to do with the fact that solar panels can be hidden, and in order for a solar panel to be worth building, it can be quite small, whereas a wind turbine, for it to be worth building, probably needs to be quite big. I'm on live chat for that. Interact. Oh, it is top chat. Yeah, live chat. Let me switch to live chat. There we go. I've worked within a mile of one of them. I didn't remember particularly seeing any issues. Or hearing any issues. Yeah, I've got live chat as my kind of personal chat thing, but the feed that's on screen here, I mean that thing, that thing's a separate feed than my actual, the one that I use. Yee. All hail the Queen Freya, because she is the adorable. Indeed, everyone should definitely do that. That's to my professionalism. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things to remember when you're doing live streams. Like playing the game, which I'm currently haven't been really properly playing the game for fucking ages. I really haven't. So the new classroom is built. That's nice. That's doing a thing, and it's kind of in the laboratory. Oh, that weird raccoon. We just got a random pet raccoon. I don't know why we have a raccoon pet, but we just do. Oh god. I mean, raccoons are kind of cool. I mean, we've got a few things that we need to produce the name of. I mean, we've got, if we have a little look at our little animal list, we've got 2 foxes and the raccoon. Obviously, all of the other things, turkeys and buffaloes and stuff like that, they're you know, cattle. They're produce, working animals, as it were, produce animals. So we don't need to name them. But yes, I think, come on then guys, let's do a vote. Raccoon name. Raccoon name. So she is, I mean, I don't even know necessarily. She's got no health conditions. We're very tame. Just she's tamed. She's not had any particular interactions with anyone yet. Livestock. There we go, Wild Magic. That's the term that I was looking for. Livestock. The rest are livestock, whereas the foxes and the raccoon and Doug are not livestock. They're like pets, stroke companions, whatever. But anyway, yes. So is that a suggestion, Chosen? So yes, people post suggestions. Ideally say something like raccoon name, rock. Or basket. I like basket. Babies come in basket. Babies are my favorite. Lola is a good one. Yeah, I like that. Oh, basket. Oh, basket from Baldur's Gate 3. What a great thing. Emergency lunch. Wow, Wild Magic. Wow. That's rude. I like that. Yeah, I do like the basket. I do like that. So we've got Rock, short for Rocky, I guess. We've got basket, which it's definitely, I like that. Lola is a good option. What we go? Emergency lunch. Tempting, Wild Magic, tempting. Colon, I mean, raccoon. Ah, I see what you're saying. I see where that's going. I mean, Tally is a good name. I quite like Tally. Although you have also put, well, Lola or Tally, which is your suggestion, Paigey? Lola or Tally? Because you can't have 2. That's just greedy. I'm just gonna pour a beer while God, that was loud suddenly. Yeah, I'm gonna pour this beer. So you gotta pick which is your suggestion, because I'm gonna do. You want Tally? Okay. I mean, Tally was a good companion in Mass Effect, so I accept this suggestion. Lola is an interesting one, because although Lola was an otter, Lola, it was, of course, Rocket Raccoon's love interest, so I quite liked that idea. But Tally is good. We're gonna have to have. Go on and Tiny. We're gonna have to have colon, because why the fuck not? Good God. Let's do it. So we have the naming of the raccoon, guys. Naming of the raccoon. Oh, we're straight in there. And off by when you do have 2 votes apparently. It's I don't even know how that bloody thing works anymore. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna name some foxes afterwards. We're gonna have to play the game a little bit because of the 5-minute timeout on the voting things. But then we'll name the 2 fox cubs. What I'll do is I'll get some names and we'll vote and we'll figure it out. You guys know how it works. Thinking of raccoons makes me remember the latest Magic the Gathering expansion, Bloomborough, which is kind of like I think the series is Redwall. There's like a series of novels where it's basically animals that are anthropomorphized, but they're not like human-sized kind of things. They're like the size of what the real animal is, but they kind of walk on 2 legs and can use tools and wear clothes and do all that kind of thing. So it's that kind of anthropomorphized theme, and the raccoons basically are just like traveling wanderers that just keep mementos from wherever they've gone. They are trash pandas, 100%. It's kind of cool. A movie? Was there? See, I need to read the books, because it sounds like the kind of stuff that, you know, I want to get behind. I like that kind of stuff, especially because I get the impression that each animal species has a certain vibe that connects to their species. They're not just people that happen to have a shape and that doesn't reflect on them at all. That, you know, the mice tend to be a certain way, or the raccoons tend to be a certain way, or the lizards and the bats tend to be you know what I mean? Like, I get the impression that there's definitely not a species stereotype, but kind of a species stereotype. And I like that because that then creates friction, it creates assumption, it creates stereotyping, it creates overcoming your instincts. You know, you get all of that kind of thing. Like the kunku? You mean the kenku? I don't know what that is. But Basket seems to have won. It looks like we're going to be calling this raccoon Basket. I mean, why the hell not, I guess. Let's do a vote's end. Vote's end! Well, I like Kenku because, I mean, I like Kenku for different reasons. The fact that you play a Kenku character in a D&D and you technically can't speak, you can only repeat what you've heard, but you can totally, like, have themes. Let me do the votes end. So Basket is the winner. Let's get the renaming. So we have Basket the raccoon. Yes! I don't even know why we're keeping the raccoon. I just kind of feel like, why not? Here comes the fisting! But it's so good. Basket was such a great character. Or Shovel, or whatever the fuck you ended up calling her. She was such a great character. Like, you couldn't do anything with her. She was just, like, there. But for what little you find out about her character and what few voice snippets you get, definitely hilarious. Oh my goodness. I mean, I would say Basket had a certain degree of raccoon energy. Like, yeah, a little bit. Like, not completely dissimilar. Like, Mouse, definitely not Basket energy. Raccoon? Oh, god damn it, we've got food poisoning again. This time by an incompetent cook. Oh, we've got weird... Contains meat. Vegetarian. We have things. It's wow to doing. By the way, I just saw your... Basket was complaining about their hole because she got attacked from behind, and you were telling Fox for the 10-minute on the end how important it was to look after your hole. I mean, I would say your hole, any of your holes, like however many holes you have. This is kind of get Quantumania energy now. Like, you should definitely look after your holes. You know? How many holes do you have? Count your holes. Do you look after them? Some holes require more looking after than others, but they're all kind of important. You would miss them if they were gone. Like, out of all of your body's holes, if one of them suddenly ceased to be a hole, you would probably miss it. Yeah? So look after your holes. Or if one of your holes suddenly malfunctioned in a way that made it uncomfortable to use, you would miss its normal use. Exactly. Definitely. I think there are some things that even if I'm repeating myself, it's still important. These are still true things, you know? Oh, man. Oh, man. Crazy stuff. Oh, anyway, something I did want to say was... So, Wednesday streams, live streams have obviously been replaced by... oh, shit. We've done research. So... What was I going? So the Wednesday stream got replaced with Tactical Breach Wizards. Oh, it's such a great game. It's so stupid. I've recorded 20-something episodes of it now. But anyway, so that's going to be on Wednesday for now. But Rias 2 at some point is going to end. Once I get all of the era stuff, like I've done every era of Rias 2, that will also then end. I'm going to move Tactical Breach Wizards to like Tuesday and restart the Wednesday live streams. So the Wednesday live stream's got a few more weeks before it starts up again. Then I'll move Tactical Breach Wizards to Tuesday. And then, I was about to say I don't know what I'm going to do Thursday, but I absolutely do. It's already scheduled. But, I mean, I guess you guys, you live stream people, you live stream peeps, I don't even know what I was trying to do then. I'm trying to be cool. You live stream peeps, you get to hear it here first. You know what? I'm going to see if people can guess. There's no rewards for guessing correctly. And, but can you guess, guys? Something that I've already recorded. Again, about 20-something episodes already recorded. What do you think's going to be on Thursdays when Rias 2 completes in a few weeks? Because, Tactical Breach Wizards, TBW. Oh, I mean, yes, exactly off by one. Absolutely. XCOM Wizards, sense of humor. Fucking hell, yes. And you know what? This is not a spoiler. This is not a spoiler. But it gets pretty deep. It really does. It's like... It's kind of whimsical and silly and fun. But then it's kind of like you're faced with stuff happening in the game. And you're like... Fuck. So that's that, and that's that. How the fuck do we do this? Oh my god, we do that. And then there's character introspection, and there's weird dream sequences, and there are new characters that have their own motivations, and then there's whole conspiracies. There's a whole lot going on. These are no spoilers, but holy fuck. Tactical Breach Wizards gets better than it seems. And I get quite excited about it. I have looked at Darkest Dungeon 2. I feel like I enjoyed the first one. Shall we at least start the research screen? So we have recently done fabrication. We don't even have really anywhere to put a fabricator to make things, but hey, we've got the research done. Oh my goodness, Pong is the next game. Yeah, and no. So, I would like... I'm going to carry on talking about new series that I'm going to be doing on YouTube, but let's get the voting going. So, what... You can't throw... What is it? What did she say? She said, you can't solve all... No, what he said, should I say. So, Zan said, you can't throw all life's problems out of a window. And then the obvious choice of reply is... we owe it to ourselves to try. We owe it to ourselves to try, off by one. We owe it to ourselves to try. Okay, so armor, that better armor, recon. I mean, geez, recon armor. Can we even? How many stacks of things is that behind? Like recon armor. Can we even make that? There's things leading up to recon armor that I suspect we would need before we can do it, but holy shit, no, there isn't. Fucking hell. Okay, so let's if people need me to scroll around, then cool. But yeah, let's have a little look at that. Long blades. I mean, long blades. I don't know how many. I don't know how many blades we're gonna do it. Tree sewing. We've got. Oh my god, we've got quite a lot. I'm gonna have to make some choices. We're getting a lot of options. Exactly off by 1. It's so good. It's so good though. I guess recon armor has got to be in there, I suppose. And ground penetrating. Yeah. Ground pen scan. Here we go. That'll do. So I know a few species, I know. It's one of those things where I'm just picking my shit, man. I'm just picking stuff. I can only pick 4 things, and I'm just flailing around like a person that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Because I don't. So anyway, oh yeah, Tactical Breach Wizard just gets really good. So that's going to be kicking in. Well, that's already kicked in, but that will move to Tuesdays in a few weeks. And at the same time, nobody's guessed what the game is. So in a few weeks, on Thursday, and you've heard it here first, it is not Darkest Dungeon 2. Because as much as I like the first Darkest Dungeon, there was something about the gameplay that was kind of like, yeah, I'm glad I did that. That was fun. I beat that game. And then I don't feel like playing a sequel of that. I don't know. Cryptmaster, no. Tetris, no. Dwarf Fortress, no. Pong, no. No. What's happening on no? That's no. Well, the Wandering Village is no. Hang on a second. Am I thinking Thursday? No, Thursday's Wandering Village. Friday is Rias 2. Sorry, yes. So Wandering Village is carrying on for quite a while yet. Well, I assume, unless Ombu dies horribly, which would devastate me. I've actually become quite fond of our giant, like, reptilian elemental thing, whatever the fuck Ombu is. We don't even know. I've become quite fond of Ombu. Baldur's Gate we've already done, man. We've already done. No, the new game that's replacing Rias on... I think it is actually Friday, not Thursday. No, I haven't done anything. There's no murder. No, he was not. Or it was not. They were not. I don't know, whatever. They were not. I mean, maybe there was the odd little potential drowning incidences that sometimes happen. The ocean's become really deadly recently. Anyway, ground penetration. Let's do this before the 5 minute. You guys are just... Well, some of you are probably trying to distract me long enough for the 5 minute to do the thing. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that. There we go. Sorted. I know what you guys are like. You just try and slow me down. So... I mean, Wandering Village will eventually end. My series will eventually end, because eventually I will stop playing it. But I feel like I want to get, like, maybe a couple more achievements done. But either way, yeah, I'm actually going to give you a clue. I will give you a clue. It's kind of cutesy. It's a cutesy sort of a game, Pagey. It's got kind of neon vibes. There's a neon-esque vibe to it. You want to know what happens when Ombu is out of energy when swimming? I looked it up. We will find out. We will find out. I'm sure. Well, hopefully we don't. Rabbit thing? I don't think there's a rabbit thing going on. I mean, shall we actually speak to these people? Paddy, I know you're nature running, but okay, Buttermilk, you're like sociable. Oh, this is a royal person. Fuck that. We don't care about the royal people. Okay, off by 1. That's an acceptable clue. That's an acceptable clue. It's not Animal Crossing. I'll give another clue then for the new game that's starting up. I actually think it's when the second episode of Rias. I think it's Friday actually, isn't it? When do I do Rias? I don't even bloody know anymore. You know, I should probably know. You know when you just don't know things. And you probably should. But I don't. If I press this button... No. Hang on. What do I do? So, on Monday we've got Space Haven, Tuesday Rias. So yeah, so when Rias ends, Tactical Breach Wizards will move from Wednesday to Tuesday. To make space for the live stream on Wednesday again. We're going to pick that up. I don't know what game we're going to play. Friday Rias will get replaced with a new game that I'm tantalizingly teasing you about. Thursday we'll carry on with Wandering Village until I can't play it anymore. Yeah. So yeah. I like how we're all thinking alike, aren't we? We're all thinking alike. So, it's a sci-fi thing. It's a sci-fi thing that I'm going to be replacing it. Yeah, sci-fi. It's definitely a very sci-fi theme. No? It's basically a roguelike. So it's a sci-fi roguelike but it's like that roguelite, you know, where every time you complete the game, win or lose, it adds progression. You know, like Magicraft, you know. It's roguelike, but you make progression regardless of what happens, kind of thing. Well, sort of. Yeah. It's not Noita. You guys have not seen me play this game before. And also, Noita's not sci-fi. I've not heard of World of Horror. So the clues so far is that it's a sci-fi. It's a kind of roguelite. You've not seen me play it before. It's kind of cutesy. It's kind of got like a neonish theme to it, I guess. Like the visually. What else can I say? It's a deck building game, technically? Sort of? Again, it's a bit of a mash of themes, but it's a deck building game as well? Oh, that would be cool, though. I like the look of that game, Paigey. I've not played it, though. I don't know whether it's actually any good. I've heard good things, but I've not heard enough good things. But no, it's not that. Because that is technically sci-fi, because there are robots in it. No, it's not a Space Quest. What's cutesy about Space Quest? Don't know. So when I say it's cutesy, it's specifically there are animal people. And you technically are controlling multiple animal people. How is Age of Mythology a deck building game? I'm curious about that one. But also, Age of Mythology is not sci-fi either. And is that a neon-y theme? I don't know. I think you're just throwing things. I think you've got a wish list, haven't you, Chosen One? You've got a wish list. You've got, like, games that I like that I want Melek to play. I'm going to throw these names out. I'm not sure whether you guys are going to figure it out. So, it's a spaceship game. So you fly around in I am going to tell you this. If you don't get it, we are eventually going to get there one way or the other. So basically it's a spaceship game. It's a spaceship game. Where you have a crew. And there is deck building involved. And the crew are kind of animal people. Space Haven. Fuck's sake. Roguelite. I mean, it's not FTL, because that's not deck building either, but you know. And I've not played it before, remember. Again, still haven't played this new game again. I swear you guys are just trolling me now. I swear it, you're just trolling me. Just like, let's mention everything that he has played before. Just to wind him up. I'm like, I mean, well played, I guess. If you want to wind me up, that's fair. So I wind you guys up with my not playing the game. Literally, you know this game in front of me that I'm not playing? I should probably play it. Paddy, what are you doing? Nature running. Can't you just cook food? Wouter, what are you doing? Cleaning dirt. Just cook food. In fact, actually, butcher things. Space pirates and zombies. Okay, what else can I do a suggestion for? It's got a good lot of humor in it, but that's not much of a clue. The prize goes to a few species. Cobalt core. It is cobalt core. I'm going to be playing that. Well, I've already been playing. I've got like 20 some episodes recorded, and that will be the Friday game, I guess. Maybe go to the kitty cam and show us through the medium of interpretive dance. But yeah, Cobalt Core is it. And why the hell not, I suppose, is my thing. It's not got kobolds in it, but all the characters give off a lot of kobold vibes for me. And obviously the names sound similar as well. But it's such a fun little game, and there's definitely like you're unlocking things as time goes on. And it just works for me, you know? Yeah. Fair enough. Tiny is throwing a party. Tiny, you're throwing a party. Are you saying that you've got like some like need and skill at socializing? That's madness. Who's got a major break risk? Pioneer. I think if you end up having to host a social event, that might literally turn you into some sort of psychotic. Butt sex. I've not noticed any butt sex with Cobalt Core yet. I mean, I haven't completed it, so maybe there is. Maybe at the end there's some kind of weird sex scene between all of the characters. I can't say for certain whether there is or isn't. I am definitely would nuke you. What? But I mean, if there's weird videos that allow you to figure things like that out, yeah, it's good. But yeah, Cobalt Core is fun. It is definitely good fun. It is one of those kind of tactical space sci-fi things. Yeah, it works. It works. It's because you need to unlock that perk. I have no idea. We're tree cutting from the sounds of it. We got so much hay grass. Oh, but some of it is now dying. Because we are in December-ary. Can we just kind of like cut all of the grass now? Like, will this grass actually have some stuff? Or will it just die and not produce anything? Like, is it a good idea just to cut it all now manually? Muffaloo wool. I don't know. But if it's gonna just spontaneously die because of temperature, then isn't it better to harvest it for a low yield than have it die for no yield? Yeah, that's the thing, you see. Hilda Prissy Salas, Archic Archist of Treaty of Enora, has sent us a message. Apparently, the attacking based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by Kinshawash. Prissy is asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. Excuse me. Bandit camp, guarded by 2 of them. We have our own problems. We really, really have our own problems. We could also randomly have a Gumpy. I feel like we have our own problems. But I will have a little look at the raider encampment. Let's just pause the game for a second. There's a lot going on. It is a short stream, unfortunately, Delta Halo. I do have work tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a... This is like... So I work today, and tomorrow is my 6th day I'm working in a row. I do need my beauty sleep. Ooh. No, we're on the nightlight. We're in the end game now. They can be fun, few species, but yeah, they're not like game changing. They can be very tactical, but yeah. Hang on a second, have we got like more food than we need or something? What? We've got 11 food. Are we stabilizing? I don't think we're stabilizing. Oh, Jesus. Pioneer. You need Psychite to survive. We need to... Psychite's easier than Yo-Yo. But I still feel like... What was it? So it's anything at all is Psychite. Yeah, we can name fox babies. We should definitely name the fox babies. So we have two female foxies. So I am open to suggestions for fox names. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some fox name suggestions. The top 2 will then end up being used for these 2 foxes. Scarf and screen rate. I mean, it's kind of funny. Scarf is fun because it's suggesting they're going to get turned into fur. Screen rave is also fun for historic reasons. We've got Tali because you're obsessed with that. You want one called Tali, don't you? Don't you, Paige? It's fine. And for real. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I think I quite like Tali, and why not have Free Kill in there as well? Sorry, few species, but I get to choose the options. I get to choose the options. So the foxes, what are the two foxes? So the top two choices will be given to our little foxes. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. Poor you. So hard done by this horrible, horrible live streamer, YouTuber dude. Oh. Beer. Wow, Scarf is a popular one. Screen Rave is amusing. What's Paddy up to? Radio talking. Because that's one of the growth tier shenanigans, isn't it? It is what it is. Voting pacts and all that. Pioneer's gonna snap at each moment. Psychite. So, we have a drug lab. Psychite is basically from psychoid leaves. Is that just like Yayo and Flake are both psychite? Or is psychite something very specific? I need to kind of understand that. Psychoid brewing. Oh, psychite tea. That's it. Okay. I am going to very quickly switch research to psychoid brewing. We do not want to have another person die because they have a psychite tea dependency. Yeah, the tea stuff we potentially can handle. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll try. But yeah, having some psychite tea, not a big deal. Okay. Looks like Scarf and Screen Rave are the ones. What I'll do is I'll leave the voting up for a little longer. Like literally a minute. 30 seconds. We're not naming the buffalo. Okay, let's start looking at these animals. So we've got the two fox puppies. Or the puppies. Look at the puppies. Sorry. So it looks like Scarf and Screen Rave are the two winners. Scarf. And Screen Rave, because why the hell not? Are there any muffalos that could do with death? Got a young muffalo there. Do we have auto slaughters? What auto slaughters do we have? Yeah, I have to admit, Chosen One. That is, I quite like that. Yeah, I quite like that. I think so, off by one. Yeah. Like, Screen Rave has gone off and For all I know, he could be a dad by now. I don't bloody know. You know what I mean? It's like, well, it's been years. It's been plenty of time for him to fall in love, get married, get a mortgage, have kids. You know what I mean? It's like he could have properly done the whole settle down adult thing. Yeah, I need to sell a lot of these pelts or get rid of them in some way. There's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Paddy, grow up. That is true. That is true. You can set fire to things indirectly for reasons. How many animals do we really want, though? Like, we've got a lot of... Got a lot. I'm going to pause it a second. So we've got 2 adult muffalo that are male. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 adult female muffalo. We don't need that many. I feel like that's too many. Exactly, but I feel like we don't need that many. I feel like we need 6. 6 tops. That's more than enough, right? But obviously, I think we should keep 6 regardless of pregnancy. I almost feel like we should slaughter the male young as well, but I kind of feel like letting them grow up and then slaughtering them is probably better. Get more meat. We've got 17 muffalo, guys. I would even say 5. Like, I know we're gonna lose pregnant animals, but it doesn't bloody matter. We've got so many. The muffalo to prisoner ratio. No, I feel like muffalo to prisoner ratio is probably a lot more than 1 to 1. We got 0 prisoners and 1 slave. Who's been puking in the... Wouter's been puking in the kitchen. That's gross. Why would people do this? Yeah, that's a fair point. We need like a pet animal sleeping area. Yeah, pretty much species, pretty much. It's not really a ratio, though, is it? That would be like an infinity. One of the many infinities that exist. I'm not sure which type of infinity that would be, though. My knowledge of the different kinds of infinity is limited. Because there are lots of... For those of you who do not know, infinities are not all the same size. I just love that accurate statement. Not all infinities are the same size. It's such a mind-blowing thing that people have the basic idea of infinities. Well, I don't think infinity technically is signed. Like, I think it's an unsigned thing for the most part. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's unsigned. But yeah, I like the... I think the easiest way to describe the difference in sizes of infinity is that there are an infinite number of numbers. Whole numbers. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. You count all of those numbers, there are an infinite number of them. Because there's no last number. The numbers go on forever. We just, you know, can't represent the really, really big ones very easily. So there are an infinite number of whole numbers. But also, if you count 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, and you keep going through the point ones, again, you find an infinite number of those numbers. But there are 10 times as many because you're counting 10 times as many. Oh my god. It's like, what the hell? It's like, so you've got this, the number of integers is infinite, but the number of decimal numbers is a much larger infinite. That infinity is larger. It's so, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. Oh, gamma. I have no idea what a gamma is. No, you can't. It's not that you're, because infinity is not a number at all. It's a, what is infinity? It's more of a concept than, like, again, I don't know a huge amount, but I know that certain infinities are larger than others. But they're not larger by an amount that is measurable. Like, you can't say that this infinity is 10 times larger than that infinity, because that doesn't really mean anything when you reach infinity. It's just that conceptually, certain infinities are bigger than others. Like, it's like the whole, does a set of all sets contain itself? At which point, does it approach an infinite infinity? You know what I mean? It gets a bit weird. Maths, geometry, infinities, theoretical stuff. It's crazy. Infinite craft. I mean, is it just that the map is infinite? How does infinite craft? I'm assuming that this is like a Minecraft thing. Paddy, you're an adult. Has reached the biological age of 13 and has experienced a growth moment. She became interested in a number of new activities, including learning about mechanoid gestation. It's an odd thing to be interested in, but I guess when you hit 13, kinks kick in, I guess. I don't know. Paddy is thankful that she rarely feels violently ill and is interested in spending more time talking on the radio about different cultures. Paddy's now old enough to do the following: smithing, researching, and dark study. Open this letter to choose how Paddy will grow. Oh boy. Okay. So we've got a lot. So Paddy has reached the biological ability, blah, 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 blah. Choose 2 skills for Paddy to increase her passion for. I've got to make cooking an increased passion, I'm sorry. However, shooting, I think, is a good option. So is social, because I feel like you're going to become the pastor immediately. What a growth ceremony that is. A trait. It's amazing, wild magic. Like, is this the full boost? How do you even know what level of boost that has occurred? Quick sleeper. 2/3 the usual time. That's kind of cool. Pyromaniac. That's, yeah. It's like, why would you pick Pyromaniac? Body modder. Gourmand. But there is Pyromaniac. Stop it! Just because you want a buddy doesn't mean to say I get to pick that option. I mean, geez, like, all of these are just bad. Except Quick Sleeper. You're absolutely right. Quick Sleeper is, So when this growth moment happened, Paddy was at growth here tab. No, we're not voting. Okay, it's done. It's too late. It's done. You guys will pick Pyromaniac. I know what you guys would do. You would absolutely vote for Pyromaniac. And would end up with fires everywhere. Like, don't get me wrong, it's winter, more fire, you know, it could be argued to be a good thing. But would you have voted for it, chosen one? But would you have voted for it? I still feel like screen rave. What part of the muffalo is screen rave eating? A left eye. What is it with foxes and eating eyeballs? Like, I guess they're juicy. I don't know. I mean, you do you, I guess. I mean, there are different kinds of trust off by one. There are different kinds. Aww. Buttermilk. I see how it is. I think you're gonna end up getting shot with a chain shotgun, dude. Don't beat up Foxtail, you fucking arsehole. Why? Why? I mean, you've taken a lot of fucking chain shotgun hits, I'm gonna be honest. Colonist needs a rescue. Yes! Foxtail needs a rescue. This is true. It's fisting time! Doug's just stolen the... I know Doug's just hauling it. I know Doug's just hauling it to the fridge, and Doug's a good dog, because he's doing the right thing, or she is, because it just looks like Doug. It's like, oh, you won't be eating this. Nom 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 nom. Just swipe the food off Buttermilk. Buttermilk's there bleeding out of like multiple shotgun injuries. And Doug's just like, I'm having this. This is mine. Oh man. What a game. What a game. Clever Doug. Yeah. Clever Doug. Fuck's sake. Oh man. Why? Why poor Fox? Oh my god. Let's very quickly tend to Foxtail to stop the bleeding. Come on, Walter. Come on, buddy. Fuck's sake. Well, if you're gonna end up randomly just attacking foxes, one of our prized animals, one of our most respected animals, you deserve to have your legs shot off, in my opinion. Peg leg time, I guess. Oh my god. Just a dog just swoops in there, steals the food. It's such a pet thing to do, isn't it? It is absolutely such a pet thing to do. You'd be like, you could spill and you fall over and break something and be like serious, and the dog's like, bird snack. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just gonna have another drink. Lol. Oh man. Okay. Right. So, just, that tickled me. That tickled me a lot. Yeah. Maybe it's time Buttermilk just got executed. Are they guilty now? I don't know. So, anomalies. We got the Bioferrite Harvester, which I will build and see how big it is. Hopefully it's not more than 1 tile in size, otherwise we're going to have to completely redesign the research lab. Oh, Paddy. You've been involved in an awful lot of drama. You've grown up and you're going to be the cook and shoot people or something. Violence. Yes, violence happened. Oh my goodness. I think I've said the name Paddy during this stream more than any one other name. Oh my goodness. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? So we've just researched Bioferrite Harvester, so we'll do that. We've got a number of other options, guys, so please suggest in chat what you think I should research. Skip abduction, obviously, because that seems to be a thing that people like. Yeah, but we've got 2 types of research off by 1. We've got the main research, which is still halfway through, and the anomaly research, which is what we're currently looking at. So we can only pick an anomaly research. Yeah, proximity detector, I think, is a good option as well. So yeah, this kind of like it's 2 simultaneous kinds of research. So pemmican is not an option, unfortunately. Or should I say fortunately? I don't know. To be honest, we should all probably do what Paigey tells us to do. Drawing shambles. Yeah, draw shambies. Anomaly pemmican. The most delicious pemmican. I mean, it could be. I feel like it would be made out of shamblers, though. Or what are those fat boys? You know what I mean, though. Don't do that, Paigey. Don't do that. Don't hurt yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. You know, pemmican out of weird shit. Probably not a good idea. Why, how, and why? We assume it's not intentional. I'm going to put bliss lobotomy on there because I know that was something that was suggested. Suggested? No, it wasn't bliss lobotomy. Was it bliss lobotomy or was psychophagy the thing? I think it was bliss lobotomy. Bliss lobotomies. Lobo. Bliss Lobo. Ah, not quite as bad as putting your knees on Lego, but yeah, still sounds pretty painful. I don't know. Lego isn't terrible. Treading on a cat is worse. Like, thankfully, I've only tread on Freya like twice, but I would definitely have both times would have rather have stepped barefoot on a Lego. You know? So I'm just saying. Like, I know that we're measuring pain, but I feel like there's a psychological pain that is associated with treading on something. Drawing pins? Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time the drawing pins, the spike isn't pointing upwards. But sometimes it is. Yeah. Oh, a D4. Oh, God, could you imagine? I mean, D4s are basically the shape of caltrops. Could you imagine having like 100 D4s thrown in a corridor and you have to run barefoot through it? Like, run. Not like, you can't just like tiptoe or jog. You have to look forward, not down at the ground, and run through the corridor that's full of D4s. Could you imagine it? Could you imagine? Could you even get through it? like, if you've not done that before, that first step where you full force run, landing your whole body weight onto like 3d4s. I mean, I don't think anyone can handle that pain. I mean, God, metal d4s. Could you fucking imagine? I mean, it's just... What? Hey, at least you're not eating d4s, Paddy. Unless you are eating d4s. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions on your breakfast, but I assume you're not consuming dice. That would not be filling. Unless the dice were made from something else. And you could literally make, like, biscuit dice, you know? So they're crunchy, but they're not, like, you know, incredibly insane. But they're crunchy, you could roll them, but generally you eat them. They're like a cereal. You could definitely make a breakfast cereal in the shape of D4s. Now I want D4 cereals. They're like Cheerios, but in the shape of a D4 rather than a torus. Torus? Rhombus? Torus. Or just bread. Bread D4s. That could work. Delicious. Anyway, looks like draw Shambies. We got the Shambies. Votes end. Shambies are good. Thing is, favorite breakfast is very different from like the breakfast that I tend to have. Like, you've got a luxury favorite breakfast. Everyone has that kind of luxury favorite breakfast. It's the unhealthy option. It is what it is, you know. Is buttermilk guilty? I mean, we've just saved their fucking life with medicine. Come on, Foxtail. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. I like how Little Horn's just kind of like cleaning up all the blood, all the fox blood. It's like it's important to keep things, you know, clean and everything, but I feel like now is maybe a bit too soon. There won't be an intermission because at this point we've got half an hour before the stream ends. I mean, I kind of feel Wild Magic that they deserve it at this point. Well, there's a lot of things that Buttermilk deserves. Oh, Freya's look at that! Just like walking in front of the camera, just like I will block the camera out. She's probably wandering in this way. Oh, she's nipping to the loo, one or the other. She's had a good snooze. She's had a good snooze. I like the fact that people are using good medicine on this fucker. Sorry, but it's like, no. I want good medicine. Sugary filling. So the cereal itself contained milk, or you just, like a normal person, added a milk to the cereal? Jesus, Paigey! What you doing? Sugary filling. I don't really know what that would be. Don't know. Monica! How you doing, man? Oh dear. Walter's puking while tending to a fox. Kind of need an animal hospital. Poor foxtail. That shattered jaw is a big problem. That means foxtail can't eat. That's a problem. Yeah, I mean, it's going pretty well, Monicam. I mean, we've just had our slave try and break free, and then they just basically beat the shit out of our sacred fox, one of our sacred foxes. And now they don't have a jaw. It's like... Buttermilk, it's just... Yeah. Like, do we even have animal prosthetics? Is that even a thing? I mean... I think it is that they can't eat. At least it was. I mean, Foxtail's taken a fucking beating. Poor Foxtail. Been stabbed so many times. Lost a lot of blood. This is why I feel like Buttermilk should be tried and, well... I don't know. I feel like, So what you're saying is you have to put an entire buffalo, entire muffalo, into Buttermilk. I've no idea, but I feel like regardless of the severity of these injuries, I'm gonna put it to the vote. I'm gonna put it to the vote. I'm gonna let you guys decide. I think that they need punishing. What is their health like? I mean, they're missing another leg. It's the only civilized way to off them. Or they'll get pulled apart by muffalos. Like get 4 ropes, tie one to each buffalo and the other end to each limb, and just have Buttermilk. It'd have to be two ropes because they don't have any legs anymore. Well, we could tie a rope to one of the prosthetic legs. We can pull them apart that way. Death by Muffalo. No, I will try. Nah, the trial is death by Muffalo. Oh my god. They did. They really beat up Foxtail. I mean, I don't know what the execution is. I mean, you could take off their arms, but then they're just basically, we're gonna have to feed them. They've got no legs now. It's just so stupid. They've got no legs. Their legs keep getting shot off. Oh, man. A stupid hat. I mean, that is a thing. I don't know what kind of stupid hat they would have. I want some suggestions, guys. Within what you understand about the game logic, about what we can and can't do. Good God, this storeroom is huge. As far as how full it is. How can we punish Buttermilk? Obviously, we could just not punish them. We also could execute the fucker, because I'm angry now. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm an angry mage. But there needs to be some other options. I mean, we can literally force them to wear certain things. That would also be funny. But what punishments should we give Buttermilk? I want some suggestions from you guys in the chat. I feel like they have to be punished. I mean, they don't have 3 limbs left. They were already missing their left leg. What don't they like? I mean, I don't bloody know. They don't like being in intense pain or ravenously hungry, apparently. I feel like there's an awful lot of stuff they don't like. Oh, what's their ideology? I mean, we converted them to Freya Meowism. That in many ways makes their crime worse. That they believe in our doctrine. They respect cats and foxes, but they still beat the shit out of Foxtail. I mean, we could look in the bio. They're a cannibal. They're already not allowed to eat human flesh. They're too smart, apparently. Yeah. Put them with the Muffaloes. Well, set their bed out here somewhere. It would actually be quite funny. They'll just freeze to death in the winter. They will literally freeze to death and we'll get negative things. It'd be funny though. I mean, Trillin seems to like them quite well. See, they like Delta. Delta doesn't like them that much, but Trillin likes them quite a lot. Just sell them on. Who do we sell them to, though? A legless slave. Kind of feel like that's not going to get much money. Yeah, I know we can, but oh, I just suddenly realized Paddy's probably completely naked now, or at least, oh no, I mean technically naked because she's not got a top on. Yeah, that's not great. Tainted pants. Yeah. So we need like a what we need is like some sort of like a shirt or a top or something. Do you know what I mean? We need a robe, a t-shirt. Yeah, I'm going to do a Parker as well. We just need a few bits and bobs. Right, I'm going to put the votes up. So, this is going to be what are we going to do with Buttermilk? It's a bit tricky, actually. Yeah, there's been a lot of voting things. So basically, no punishment at all, just basically ignore their infraction, release them, just get rid of them, execute them for their hideous crimes, or sell them as soon as possible. I feel like they savagely beat Foxtail. You know, just to remind you guys, look, these injuries are serious, man. I kind of feel like a few... I sort of like the idea of a few species, but I don't really know... Like, is there a hat that is stupid enough for their crimes? That's my problem. Is there a vote that is stupid? A hat that is stupid? I'm just saying what I'm seeing on the screen here. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Look, guys, look at the shattered jaw. They've lost a paw. They've got multiple stab wounds, severe blood loss. They're gonna get an infection potentially, but we've got to, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I'm going to have a look at the authority cap anyway. Because I'm now curious. We might not be able to make it, depending on what requirements there are. That doesn't look too stupid. Like, I wouldn't want to wear it, but... I thought when you were saying it was triangle, it was kind of like quite a pointy, like, dunce cap type triangle. That's quite a low down triangle. That's not particularly... Yeah. Like, I wouldn't want to wear it in real life, but I wouldn't be horrified at the idea of wearing it. Okay. I'm going to call the final vote soon. Oh, there we go. Paddy's gotten in there. Like they're completely naked except for the hat. I mean, that would also be dumb. A blindfold. So basically just blind them forever. Okay, I'm gonna call it soon, imminently. There are two Paddies. Wait a second. Paddy's playing it. Yeah. Good point, chosen one. That's two different Paddies that have both voted for execute. Sus. Very sus. I will discount one of those votes. That's suspicious. So it's a draw between no punishment and execute. Wow. It's getting out of hand. There's two of them. So I'm going to say that it's a draw because I'm going to discount Naughty Paddy. Honestly. So it's a breaker. It's a tiebreaker. No punishment and execute. I pick execute. Fuck them. We're going to execute them. Sorry, but that's my prisoner to start the public execution. Oh, they're down, so we can't execute them yet. Fine, when they're capable of walking, we'll deal with them. I know if I want. It's kind of amusing when you see it. That is fair. Do we actually have peg legs? Left leg. Hang on a second. If we install a peg leg, won't that mean that he gets a sedative? And if he gets a sedative, he won't be able to walk, which then means that we have to wait for that to wear off before his guilt expires. And then before we won't be able to execute them guilt-free. Yeah. We need to hope that... Nah, you know what? We're just going to have to accept that the prosthetic leg is going to disappear. Probably. They best sort themselves out in time for the execution. Paddy. You are making the food. What are you wearing? Not bloody much. I like a hair strudels. It's kind of like, I'm gonna make myself a parka. Well, not make myself a parka, but you know. Yeah, buttermilk, we're gonna kill you. I hope you are afraid of what you've done. You could, but I think again, installing prosthetics, even silly things like peg legs, require anesthesia. And the moment you anesthesize him, his guilt's gonna expire. Yeah, 6 hours? Why is Pioneer down? Pioneer is... Oh, for fuck's sake, the psychite dependency. Oh, we've got another person who's got issues. At least they're in hospital. We now have hospital. Yeah, I just don't want to risk... I just don't want to risk not being able to execute them. Come on, Buttermilk. Heal up, dude. Thrombos! Look at the thrombos. We're not messing with the thrombos. Before the questions even start asking, we're not. They've got a slightly more moving ability now. But they're still downed. Seven hours. This is lame. Like, if they don't get to the point where they can walk, how the hell are we supposed to execute anyone for their crimes? I think the Thrombo will destroy them. Like, this is ridiculous. How are we supposed to publicly execute? Do we just have to execute them without it being public? I want a public execution. Ugh. Oh, we've got a warg hunting Scarf for food. Scarf's just kind of sleeping there, little puppy. Little puppy! Strudel can weirdly shape flesh. We don't even want to know that. We don't even want to. Just beat it to death. Come on. There we go. Let's have a little look. What do you mean rescue? Rescue the shit. What are you doing, Freya? What are you doing? Meow. She wants love. I think she wants love. That's what she wants. What do you want? You can come here and just, you know, ask. What do you want? You little meowy sod. I mean, she's already been fed. You have already been fed, you know, sweetheart. You're just being greedy now. She's being greedy. But it is actually getting to the point where it's getting sort of close. Oh, wow, there's bleeding everywhere. We can't execute them. This is fucking ridiculous. How are we supposed to... You know what? Fuck it. With no public execution, just a normal execution for you. And also, guess who's the warden? Paddy, you are a child. Kill them. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's just dumb, you know? Yeah. 2%. I get it. I could have put a peg leg and blah, 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 blah. Buttermilk was just like, I don't know, trouble. Trouble is what Buttermilk was. It beat up Foxtail. And the votes speak for themselves. So, another vote. And this is just before the end of the stream as well. Right. A blight on society. Well, slavery is perhaps the blight on society, not the slaves themselves, but... Oh yeah, I did leave. No, there is no vote. You are absolutely correct. I apologize, there is no vote. Sorry. Yes, you are absolutely right, guys. You are absolutely right. Should have stripped them before we executed them, but hey. Bit too late now. It's all tainted. I don't like the tainted feature of this game. There are certain features in this game, like tainting. It's like, whatever. And then there's the workbenches that aren't being used, still consuming electricity. Because I think there are mods that obviously solve both those things. Like, one of them's like a washing machine mod. Tainted clothes can get put through the wash and that's it, job done. Exactly, Monocam, exactly. It's like, I get it, but, you know, we have hand-me-downs and clothes transferring backwards and forwards between people all the time, so it's not like this is a thing that, I don't know. It's just a thing. Anyway, so Psychite Brewing. Yeah, exactly. It's like it added a bit of amusement to it off by one. A little bit of amusement. Yeah, I like the psychite tea. That's it. Quality of life mods got me fucked up. Can't remember what's base game anymore. Yeah. No, I get you. I get you. It's I think we all feel that when we get used to certain mods. I'm not a big mods person, but yeah, there's a lot of that going on. So we need psychite tea. We need to have a little bit of psychite tea. When there is, you know, we don't need too much psychite tea, but a little bit of psychite tea goes a long way. Do we even have any psychite leaves? Probably not. It's winter. Job done. Yay! Oh god, yeah, the whole lighting situation where you had to have just huge amounts of space just for lighting. No, I don't have any leaves, but at least leaves are relatively easy to get hold of when trading things happen. Oh man. It's yet another crazy time in the world of RimWorld. Justified execution -2. My friend Buttermilk died -2. Justified execution. Friend Buttermilk -5. So yeah, a little bit. Dependency. Basically, we're looking at fairly minimal stuff. I mean, planting psychite leaves would be very, very useful. Let's do this before we go. What are you doing, Freya? What are you doing? She's on my desk and she's just kind of like sniffing at her little carpet kind of thing. What are you doing? Are you like licking the carpet, you strange beast? We already had the meal problem somewhat dealt with, but yeah, certainly it's much better now. Okay, Paddy, you now are of age. Yes, you're half naked, girl, but we're going to turn you into the pastor of felines. The foxes are, you know, dog hardware on cat software, so they count. And this is not a bad way to end the series. Not series. God, I'm not cancelling it. Don't worry. I'll be here next Sunday. Calm down. That's a good way to end the, my God. End the episode. No panic. Not allowed. Huzzah! Yay! Quality. How do people greedy for impressive version? Attended a party, venerated red fox, darkness, uncovered groin chest. Yeah, you're kind of naked. No particular opinions on becoming the pastor of felines. It's just another day in the weird doom. We're just like doom. Everyone's gonna die. We all know everyone's gonna die. It's just an inevitable sort of moment in time. Oh boy. But yeah, Freya's now on my desk. You don't normally come on my desk to stream with me, do you, girl? No, you don't. Not normally. Not normally, she doesn't. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna do this. We didn't have a break today. Next time we're gonna have a break, and I'm gonna vote for some music, because we all like voting for music, right? We like voting in general. Yeah, we like voting in general. Just one of those things. Just didn't happen. Indeed, Delta Halo, yes. Damn it, off by one. Just because you have some voting pact doesn't mean you get a special mention. Well, that's the thing, off by one. There will definitely be some voting, sorry, not voting. There will definitely be some conversions. Paddy's going to be talking to people who are like, yeah, Freya Meowism is the only way to go. This is pretty damn good music as well, actually. It's not as heavy as the other one, but it's pretty good. I like it. Natural to manage. Have you not played it before, Paigey? Well, I never really went away anywhere. Like, for a while I'm going to be Sundays only, as I mentioned during the stream. The Wednesday thing's just on pause for now. We're going to be doing a bit of Tactical Breach Wizards. And then when Rias 2 ends in a few weeks, things are going to get shuffled around a little bit. And then we're going to go back for something on Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to be playing Wednesday. But it'll be something. It'll be something, alright. Oh, Freya, what are you doing, girl? She's just, like, really chill on my desk right now. I mean, you're actually probably right, off by one. When was that vacation? I'm trying to remember. Was it last week? I don't know. It probably was. I'm probably misremembering. A lot's happened. There's always a lot happening in my life, which is both good and bad. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Yeah, pretty much off by one. Life's pretty kind of chill at the moment, so I'm not... Nothing bad, basically. Nothing bad. Just like days and are all bleeding together and yeah. I've got a wedding next Saturday. Or rather, just Saturday now. I don't even need to say next. I can just say Saturday. Jeez. I'm like the semi-official photographer for that wedding. Like, it's like a proper, you know, Like keep the budget within budget wedding. And so I'm like, you know what? I've got a good camera. I don't mind doing it. I'll pop around and I'll take photos. Job done. At some point, I should probably thank all of my adepts. That'd be useful. Yeah, let's do it. So, thank you to all of my adepts. Wouter, Necromancer, That Monicam, Nakomi Summers, Darth Malek, Miss X Trillion, Strudel, Luca, Broken and Fallen, and Wild Magic. Also, thank you to my apprentices. Also, thank you specifically to we've got Strudel and Darth Malek for contributing a number of gift memberships. If you have a gift membership, and you can see by the grey thing, I need to put those in because he's added more this episode. God damn it. But yeah, so if you've been chatting in the chat and you are a gift membership dude, then we'll put you on the proper list. But if you've not been in the chat and you're a gift membership, you're in the grey out kind of bundled paragraph. Hi, chosen one. We'll put you in there, don't worry. I'll sort you out for next stream. I know you're always here. Present. Off by one. Sorry, present. And you're not allowed your weird, whatever the hell your shenanigansing with voting as well. Yes. Well, I'll update it. I'll make sure that before next stream it gets updated with all of you regulars. I do love my regulars. That was good. I quite like that one. Yeah, that was a good track. So that's pretty much it for this week. And I'm going to be back here on Sunday for more RimWorld. And as I said before, Wednesday will pick up again with live streams in a few weeks after Rias 2 finishes and I juggle things around. Yeah, you know that. Oh, it's not Wednesday. There won't be a Wednesday off by one. The Wednesday's stopped. Sunday, there we go. The thing is, you get into habits, don't you? You get into kind of like automatic things. It's gonna be Sunday. It's gonna be Sunday for a while, and then after a few weeks, Wednesday will kick back in again. Oh man, like don't get me wrong, it was fun enough. Oxygen not included. It just didn't grip me, and then it just became this big whole thing, and I don't know, I just was not enjoying it at the end. Like the last 3 episodes I've just not enjoyed. It's had its moments, but whatever. I don't want to be going on and on about it anyway, because I've got sleep to do. I've got the sleeps are very important. I would like to be there we go, let's do this. There, see, Freya's saying it. She knows what's going on. She knows what's going on. So anyway, I will catch you later, and until then, cheerio. I mean, Don't Starve's pretty good. Kind of a